My name is Rick Koerber, and I'm the President and CEO of FranklinSquires. In 2004, employees with the Utah Department of Commerce first contacted me and informed me that my business was being investigated for what the Division of Real Estate then deemed suspicious behavior. During an in-person meeting with several department employees, I was told quite candidly that, quote, while there was not currently any hard evidence to support their suspicion, end quote, I was being investigated for fraud. The investigation grew and expanded to last more than 5 years and included the Division of Real Estate, the Division of Consumer Protection, the Division of Securities, Licensing, and the Division of Corporations and Commercial Code. After failing to find any evidence that I was involved in breaking, quote, any rule or law, and after failing to convince any state agency to take one single civil or criminal action against me, and specifically after their own attorneys repeatedly suggested there was not sufficient evidence to bring charges against me, Francine Gianni continued shopping for a prosecutor until finally, in January, February of 2008, when, as she admitted last night, she had the file sent to the U.S. Attorney's Office, hoping they would bring charges. As you all know, after those years of speculation, conjecture, and an extended whisper campaign of rumors and even grand jury leaks, on Tuesday of this week, a 3-count indictment was returned by a federal grand jury accusing me of certain crimes, supposedly committed between 2004 and December 31st, 2008, related to a purported $100 million Ponzi scheme. In response to this indictment, I can only say that the allegations made therein are absurd. The charges are false. Up until now, everything done by the state and federal government has been done in the shadows, making it virtually impossible for me to fight to defend my reputation, to defend my business and my associates. But I can fight an indictment full of absurd and bogus charges, and that is exactly what we are gearing up to do. I am looking forward to having my day in court, to having the real facts at hand laid before an objective court, and trusting a judge and jury of my peers to come to fair and reasoned conclusions. I am confident that I'll be exonerated and that the allegations contained in the indictment will be shown to be patently false. Today, I only ask that those concerned with the case exercise care in avoiding a rush to judgment. And remember that, contrary to the behavior of our government officials on Tuesday, who were literally applauding and congratulating each other as if some conclusions had been reached about me and my business, an indictment is not a statement of guilt. It simply outlines the case for the prosecutor. I am unsure as to why the United States Attorney or any of the other government agencies involved have decided to launch a trial of this case first in the media, but I am confident that trying the case in court is a much better way to preserve my rights and to ensure that real justice is served. After witnessing the government's odd and premature celebrations on Tuesday, I also feel to remind Mr. Tolman, Mr. Furman, Mr. Brito, Mr. Walls, and especially Ms. Gianni, that in our system of government, an accused person is presumed innocent until a contrary finding is made by a jury, after an opportunity to answer the charges and a full airing of the facts. Because this is a pending legal proceeding, it would be inappropriate for me to comment on the specific facts related to the charges or other matters that need to be decided during the future court proceedings. But I will ask if the government is now taking the position that when any businessman invests millions of dollars into legitimate businesses and industries such as restaurants and movie production, that this is considered a personal expense. Are they suggesting that such sums being considered the same as admission tickets or meal expenses? If so, I think several Utah small business owners who work in those industries would also like to know. Nevertheless, I will repeat, I deny these allegations and declare well in advance that I will be entering a plea of not guilty on all counts, and I will vigorously be exercising my rights to bring a full defense. I do this for myself first and foremost, but I also do it for my colleagues and fellow entrepreneurs. I want to express my personal and deep-felt appreciation for the patience, faith, support, and strong efforts of virtually all of my colleagues, virtually all of our creditors, and virtually all of our clients. Rumors and false charges can bring a heavy toll on the innocent. The only remedy I know is to stand up, tell the truth, and have confidence in the good people on both sides of our justice system whose efforts, when given a chance to make a choice, almost always outweigh the shady and misguided efforts of the few abusive and overzealous government workers.